Hello, everyone. Welcome to our reading today. We are looking at Kyle Gray's Keepers of the Light Oracle cards. So let's take a look at our reading. How is everyone? Let me know in the comments how you're doing. Thank you for being here. I hope that this reading serves you for your highest good. I hope that it helps you in all that you are doing today and in your week and your month. And let me know in the comments uh, how it resonates with you. If you have this deck, let me know what you like to use it for. I love hearing how other people use the decks. If you mix it with other decks, if you just do a one deck reading yourself, or if you mix this energy and use other decks to expand. I often like to mix my decks with different readings. I like to use different decks sometimes to just kind of expand. I do that a lot if I'm doing like personal readings. I will use multiple decks to just kind of get a real in-depth. Okay, so we have Lord Shiva, Transcendence. Rise up, honor your inner force. Steps are being given. Dance with the universe. All right, so you are being called to do things in a certain way, right? And to align with um, with the universe and working together with the universe. Okay, so you have a calling on. It's time. It's time to get active. It's time to get moving. So, card one, we have hope, love, and acceptance. Love is yours. Recognize your divine worth. Choose loving thoughts. You, like a lotus, you've been through a lot. A lotus is one flower. It's a beautiful flower that can bloom through the most devastating conditions, and yet it blooms into such a beautiful flower to be loved and respected, right? So this is a resemblance that no matter how bad something is, the creator, God, source can always make something beautiful out of the harsh, the most harsh conditions. Okay, so trust that you are loved. Trust that you are lovable. Accept yourself for who you are and call in the love that you truly deserve for yourself. Don't accept anything less than what you truly deserve. Okay? Open your heart to the Creator and trust the Creator to bring in to you and for you what you truly deserve in love, right? Instead of seeking it yourself, seek it through Source. Okay? And we have, I know I'm going to pronounce that wrong, Melchizedek? Melchizedek? Higher learning. You have learned from experience. More inner study is now required to further progress. Okay, so you have spent, again, here we go with this lotus, okay? This lotus energy. If you look up the word lotus and how they are how they bloom, you have to go through a lot. They have to go through a lot of conditions. Okay, so that's basically your experiences. You have went through a lot of harsh experiences to build you to where you are. And now you have more inner study, more inner awareness, more inner knowledge. So you might notice that a lot of your spiritual abilities might start coming online more. You might be more intuitive. You might have more discernment. You might have more downloads, visions. Pay attention to your dreams because this is going to be more of your connection to the universe, your divine connection to the universe. Okay, so The experiences that you've learned from were outside experiences. Okay, a lot of it was things that was happening to you. Okay, now you're going to have things happening for you. You're going to have the universe working with you from the inside, right? You're going to start realizing who you truly are meant to be, what the universe truly can do with you as a team, working together, making things work, what you're called to do, what your purpose is. Okay, you may be somebody who has been searching for your purpose and you've been experiencing many different things, right? But maybe it just, as soon as you think, well, okay, this is what I'm supposed to do, this happens, or this is what I'm supposed to do, this changes, right? And that's because the experiences felt like your purpose because that's what the teaching was going through. Like you were learning through those experiences too. So you may have found that you have shifted. And when you look back, you may have realized that you've shifted through a lot of different experiences, that you shifted through a lot of things that you thought was going to be permanent. And then it turned out not to be. Okay. It was just a phase, not really a phase, but like a teaching moment. Okay. The universe used it to teach you and to help you in that particular area. So for some of you, you might have went through quite a few different teachings and situations and jobs or whatever over a short period of time. And it's because you only needed certain things from those particular jobs. Okay. So, like, for example, say you worked in a community. Well, you might have needed to overcome your fears of speaking to others and interacting with others. And you might have also worked in a community so that you can learn how to regulate your energy, create discernment, understand when to speak, when to stay quiet. Like, you know what I mean? So like you could have been taking a lot of these experiences could have been to really move you in the direction that you're meant to move in. And therefore, it wasn't a permanent situation. The universe just put you there long enough to teach you what it wanted you to learn and then removed you and moved you on to something else. So I know you may feel like, oh, I bounced around so much. I don't even know where I'm supposed to do, what I'm supposed to be doing. This felt right. Now it feels wrong. That's okay. The universe is telling you that it's supposed to feel that way. So don't judge yourself. Don't judge situations. It was all for a purpose. Everything was meant to happen so that you were able to store that information, experience that information, have it in the physical so that it can align in the spiritual. Okay. Lady Venus is reminding you downloads and understanding. So Venus, Lady Venus is telling you that you're going to feel a lot of truth. Truth is being revealed. Okay, so this could be good and bad. But this card is a heads up telling you to try to see the good in it. Okay. Deep insights are coming from heaven and the astral realms. So you're going to be shown things that could be hard to grasp at first. And the universe knows that. It's going to give you space to kind of like work it out, to kind of understand how to adjust to it, how to adjust to the feelings. Okay. But these insights, these deep insights are going to come from the astral realms, and it's going to come from the heaven, like what we call the heaven realms, or the I look at heaven as like the higher frequencies. Okay. Heaven is seen as like a way above. It's just like it's almost like a higher frequency. Okay, where the higher um spiritual beings are able to reside. And so you are capable of connecting into that realm. They are capable of connecting into your realm. And so there's this exchange of energy and there's this exchange of knowledge. The more you become more in tune with who you are by your past experiences and your interpretations of your experiences and the refining of who you are, the more you align this energy, the more you're going to receive downloads and understandings. The more you're going to be like, okay, I understand why this had to happen. Okay, I understand why that had to happen. Okay, I understand what this purpose was. I understand why I did this or what this purpose was. You're also going to be less manipulative um, when it comes to like the outside people being able to manipulate you. You're not going to be you're going to be able to see the bigger picture before a lot of people do. You're going to be able to see why this is being shown or that's being shown or this is being done or that's being done. You're going to be able to feel energetically what what this particular situation is trying to do. What are they trying to feed off of? What are they trying to pull you into? And you're going to have a lot of a discernment that's going to help you to see through a lot of the illusions that the other parties, other situations are going to try to throw at you. Right? I feel like you've already received a lot of that. Like you've already been able to step into your discernment. You've already been able to tell by your inner emotions and vibrations and frequencies what is for you, what is against you, what is honoring you, and what is trying to siphon you. Okay, siphon the energy out of you. Like I feel that you can pick up when somebody is working on their own frequency and when somebody is being compromised. Okay, so you have a lot of discernment, you have a lot of insights, you have a lot of guidance from the astral realms, and this is going to help you a lot, but there's also going to be a lot of truth that's going to be revealed that might be hard to swallow, but just trust that the universe didn't bring you this far to desert you. Okay. So whatever the truth is, whatever is is shown to you or unfold or handed to you or told to you or whatever you see or whatever you realize, whatever it is, trust that you will work through it. The universe will help you each step of the way to work through it. That's the main thing because you wasn't brought this far to be abandoned. Okay, you have been doing the work, you have been showing up every day, you have been diligent with your commitments, and because of that the universe is walking with you every step of the way. Okay, so as the truth becomes revealed, accept it, ask the universe, what do you want me to do now? What am I supposed to do now with this? Right? How do I process this? Where do you want me? How do you want me to use this? And you might automatically know why it wasn't given to you. You might automatically understand why the truth wasn't given to you before, but why it is now. Because if it was given to you before, it may have changed everything that led up to this present moment. So you're going to understand divine timing. And the main thing is to honor, respect with gratitude, understanding, and purpose. Everything has a purpose, okay? Green Tara, supreme protection. You are protected. Cords are being cut. Move beyond limitation. Trust your divine guidance. Trust your calling. Okay, trust that you know what is for your highest good way before anybody else does because you have that inner connection to source. Okay, trust that you understand what needs to unfold and that you are willing to let it go and let the universe unfold it. The main thing here is like try not to control the situation. Allow the universe to cut cords wherever they are meant to be cut. Give thanks to all the cords that have been cut because they've been cut for a divine purpose and a divine reason. And then move beyond anything that has kept you confined. Okay, anything that's kept you confined to not being able to be your true self or not be able to express your true self or even not being able to lift up your heart, open your heart energy. Okay, Lord Shiva, this transcendence is all about stepping into your true being, right? You have the third eye open here. You are very connected. You've done a lot of work to stay connected to source. You have done a lot of work to hold on to the energy that others may have tried to siphon from you or pull from you or block you from being able to do. But regardless of the pain and the trials, you have bloomed. You have made it through this. Okay, you have learned how to keep coming back to self, coming back to center, coming back to heart. And you've shown a lot of gratitude in this situation. You've shown a lot of support and trust with the universe in this situation. And, the spiritual protection that you have is going to bring all that back anyways. Anything that someone has tried to damper down or take from you, it's all going to return with more clarity, and you're going to step into that energy even more powerful. So the only thing that person has done from only thing that person has done by trying to remove anything that was rightfully yours is just empower you to pull your power back, to empower you to stand into your own energies and to call your power back to you. And when you call your power back to you with all that you have learned now, it's going to come back with a deeper grounding, with a deeper rooting, and it's going to be even more powerful than it was before. Okay, so looking at your closing card, we have Archangel Michael, trusting heaven. Okay, so you are safe. Angels stand close. Surrender your concerns and allow a miracle to occur. Okay, so again, you have done the work. You have showed up when you could have given up, and you have a miracle that is being awarded to you through the universe because of the work that you have done. And this miracle, no one is going to be able to intervene. No one's going to be able to stop. No one's going to be able to mess with, because it's going to be divinely protected. It's going to be divinely orchestrated. And that this miracle is, it's going to be something that you yourself could have never expected, thought of. It, like, you can't know where you're headed, because if you tell somebody, it can mess up what the universe is working with you on. So, like, you don't even know it. You just got to trust. You just got to trust your your path. You just got to trust everything. You're doing such a wonderful job at coming out of this energy. It's so hard to love when you've been in the dirt, in the hardness, in the pain, in the struggling, in the darkness. It is so hard to love. It is so hard to accept yourself and to accept things that you don't want to, because it's just part of life, or it's part of the process that you're being asked to do. And so, like, you have done so much work that it has literally shifted you into a totally higher frequency realm and understanding and function, that you see things in such a way that the universe has no choice but to meet you there, because you have done so much inner work. Okay, so you're going to see a lot of changes coming in. You're going to see a lot of interactions. You're going to see a lot going on spiritually within you, around you. Trust it, build that relationship, that faith, that trust, and just be you. Be your authentic self. Every step of the way, be your authentic self. That's what's going to align you, protect you, support you, grow you. Be your true self. You've worked hard to get where you are. You've worked hard to step into this authentic energy to finally be your true self. So stay aligned in this energy and trust that the universe will show you what you're meant to see, and how and when you're meant to see it. Thank you so much for being a part of this reading. Again, this is Keepers of the Light Oracle by Kyle Gray. Have a great evening, night, day. See you in the next reading. Bye.